And like I said before, the Golden Pookie doesn't like the word mulatto because mulatto is an independent classification that is distinguishably different from black. You have a black category, you have a white category, and then you have the mulatto category, amongst other categories, respectfully. So the Golden Pookie is against people using the mulatto, term and labeling themselves as that because he feels like we will exclude black people. Okay, and because the Golden Pookie was raised to be a black person, he's black identified, and he's so black identified to the degree that he's basically anti-white and he's anti-American. And I believe he's never met his white father, and I believe he was abandoned or something. I'm not trying to make fun of that. I'm just pointing out that it's very significant when you look at his behavior and how he interacts with people. He's clout chasing, right? And he always talks down on America, saying United Snakes. He's very anti-American. And he's also, like I said, he's anti-white. He'll try to disrespect people who were raised around other white people in like a suburban community. He'll act like he's better than them because he's from the hood, right? So he likes terms like golden and MGM, which, basically will include every black person. Because we already know in the United States of America, a lot of black people do have minimal admixture from like generations ago. So they might have like, less than 10% European or less than 3% Native Indigenous, Native American, which is true in many cases, not all, but that doesn't mean these people are mixed. I mean, many white people, white Americans have minimal admixture of non-Caucasian heritage. Like a lot of white Americans have even some small African admixture from generations ago in America, or like Native Indigenous, Native American as well. So it doesn't mean they're necessarily mixed per se. But the Golden Pookie, he likes the word MGM and golden because it will still keep people within the black umbrella, which that's the group he's comfortable with, specifically ghetto kind of black people from the hood, okay? Not intelligent ones. So that's important. When he sees people utilizing mulatto, it bothers him. He's really like going on this kind of hate campaign against mulatto people, calling people tragic mulattoes when he himself, there's nobody more tragic than him, the Golden Pookie. Nobody on earth would want to trade their position with him. We know he's a broke loser struggling. He hates his life amongst many other things, but there's nobody more tragic than this guy. So it's kind of pathetic for him to even reference that. So he doesn't like the word mulatto. He's, like I said, he's made like 100 videos saying he doesn't like the word. But when you go to his channel and you look at the playlist he's created, he literally has a playlist called Mulatto Golden History. I mean, the contradiction is on fleek. I mean, the irony is just out of this world. And you notice how he puts mulatto in front of golden, even though he prefers the word golden. This is a golden sister. He's a golden brother. But here, when he talks about history, and it's funny, remember this guy, this Golden Pookie, is going on this and that about Creole this and Creole that, which is fine, but he's like making this comparison about like cuisine and dishes. And he's talking about, well, mulattoes have no history. You don't have a culture. But he creates an entire friggin' playlist called Mulatto Golden History. He has one playlist here that says Louisiana Creole culture, and he has 5 videos. But the one with mulatto golden history, he has 11 videos. So he pays more attention to mulatto history than he does to Creole, right? So there's more videos in that playlist. And also with the whole Creole culture thing, Louisiana, he doesn't have a history section. He doesn't have a whole playlist on Creole history, but he has a playlist on mulatto history. So I'm showing you guys the idiocy and stupidity of this ghetto thug, the Golden Pookie. And then also he has another playlist you see here, Mulatto Nations. Not Creole Nations, not Golden Nations, okay? Mulatto Nations. So I'm showing this contradiction that this tragic Golden Pookie thug is so confused, it's almost like it's not even funny. It's embarrassing at this part that this guy loves taking L's. And he's not humble in defeat. He's already been defeated. He's already conquered. But he's not humble in defeat for some reason. He still gets like uppity because he's, it's just the savagery. He's acts like a thug, right? Wants to get all uppity. But like you can't win in this situation, especially the guy like me. You can't win. I'm gonna outsmart you every time. You're too stupid. And the thing is with the Golden Pookie, he tells on himself. I mean, the evidence is right in front of your eyes on his own friggin' channel. You start to look at this and you question, isn't this a contradiction? You talk about there's no mulatto history, but you have a fucking playlist called Mulatto Golden History. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Another fat L for the Golden Pookie degenerate.